Hello kids, we were studying the chapter Why Do We Fall Ill? We have studied about you can say what is good health and types of physical, mental and social health. So here we are going to study today actually what health is and so that we can distinguish between being healthy and being disease free. So, we can say, if we are not comfortable or are not suffering from any visible symptoms, we think we are disease free and that we are healthy, but it is not. We may be disease free, but may not be healthy because health is something more than absence of disease. Actually, health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well being. Merely not an absence of disease is health. It is possible to be in a poor health without actually suffering from some specific disease. For example, we can say a person is healthy if they can perform day to day tasks very well. A person, like you can say, we can take an example of a grandmother or a grandfather. If a grandmother or grandfather is able to is able to go to the market or visit neighbors, he or she has a good health. But if they are not able to do so, they are being in a state of poor health. Now, still, if you are confused, so we can say, suppose take an example of a person who is not having any disease. The person is not having any symptom of any kind of disease, or he is fine or free from any disease, but he is too weak. Like there is a person who goes to gym, eat balanced diet, and exercise daily. You can say might not go to gym also, but exercise daily, do his routine work properly, and after his routine work, he can do extra work also without any kind of fatigue or any lethargic or tiredness. But there is another person who is too weak, thin, slim, and what he does the same work, he will feel very lethargic, he feel very low and will not be able to perform the work at its full efficiency. So that person is not healthy. Actually, health is considered that state of a person when his or her body organs are functioning at best physiological level and body as a whole is able to perform all its physiological and biological potential. Are you getting my point? Actually, health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well being. I told you earlier also. Physically, you can say not merely an absence of disease, or you can say you are not having disease, you are physically fit to do any kind of task that we got it. Physically, we got it, we are not having fever and we are healthy, we are having good health also, we are having a body with build up with muscles also. But that might not be a healthy person. Why? He might be not stress free. Are you getting the point? He might having a lot of stress. Suppose let's take an example of a player. You know, player are very well physically fit, well built, and they are active also. But here the player, he's having stress from any kind of stress, you can say he has a fight with his friend or something else, and he's totally disturbed, and he's having a match next morning. and in the next morning he is having the match, and when he woke up and he's still stressful, will he able to perform at that efficiency that time? He suppose when he was not having any kind of fight with his friend, everything was going good, friends were cheering up. Now he had a fight with his friend and he is disturbed with that. Will he able to perform at full efficiency? No, he will not be able to perform at full efficiency. So here comes the mental health. If you are having any kind of stress in your mind also, and if you are having any kind of diversion or stress, confusion or anything, then also you are not healthy. You know, pilot pilots, the pilots which carries the passenger and all, they are having the test of their mental health also, they are not having any kind of stress, or they are not having any kind of stress issue or something. Because if they are having some kind of stress issue or something, they might put the life of passenger in danger. Suppose a person, a pilot is there who just had a divorce with her wife, and he had a big fight with her, and he is willing to, you can say, suicide or something, and that might come in his mind again and again, right? And he's taking the passengers and something cracks in his mind and he's disturbed at that time, and he's planning to suicide with each and every passenger in the plane. So he's risking each and every passenger's life. Are you getting? So that's why we are having the test. So we don't allow these kind of you can say person who are filled with stress or something to uh, fly the plane. Got it? So here mental health is also very important. Next is social health. Social health, if we are talking about the social health, you're not having good bonding with your neighbors or something, your society also plays an important role. What happened, you're having exam and social health, you have to study the whole night. But what happens in your society, there are some people who used to fight daily at night, who used to shout and something. Manlo, there is a person who is creating noise and disturbing everyone. He plays the music at very loud voice or very loud sound, so that he disturbs each and everyone in your society, and you are not able to sleep also, and you are not able to study also because of that kind of sound. And while you go to complain him or something, he used to fight with you or the other neighbors also. So here society also plays a major role. You should be healthy with your mind, with your body, and with your society, with your friends also. So the social aspect is also important. Are you getting it? Here, so that's why health is refer of well-being, so that you can function well physically, mentally, and socially. It is a state of physical, mental, and social well-being. Here, a person will be free from any kind of disease. A person is energetic and function at its full biological potential. It may be influenced by the person attitude also. Like what kind of attitude? Suppose, like here, you are sitting in a class, You are sitting in a class, you came to classroom, you came to school, and you are willing to study with an healthy attitude. So that's a healthy attitude. You are willing to study. That's why you are here. But what happens when your parents forced you to go to school, but you are not willing to study? When you come to school, your mind is already spoiled, and teacher is teaching something interesting, but still your mind is not. You can say your mind is not well. You are totally disturbed, and you are not willing to listen the teacher whatever he is teaching. You are not interested in that topic. So that's a unhealthy attitude. If you are having any kind of unhealthy attitude, so you will not be able to understand what the teacher is teaching. So health is being about your attitude also. If you are having a healthy attitude, you will get to understand whatever the teacher is teaching you. But if you are having unhealthy attitude, so no matter how best the teacher is, you will never understand because of your attitude. Okay. Next, if we are talking about disease free, it is a state when body is free from any discomfort or symptoms of any disease. Disease free person may or may not be healthy. Here, a person may or may not be able to perform to its full biological potential. Actually, it is related to individual alone. If you are having any kind of disease, it is related to individual. But here, if your health is considered, it is not just a person, it's the society also which plays an important role. Let's study the significance of good health. So here, if we are talking about good health, so good health can be defined as healthy body with a healthy mind and healthy attitude. Good health is very important because here good health increases the work efficiency. Like you are working in an office, you are happy, you are cheerful, you can say motivated, you will give your best. You can do the work in a minimum amount of time, and you will give the best work. But when you are stressed, when you are dull, when you are lethargic, you go to your workplace, you are not willing to work, whatever you are doing, you will not give your best. जैसे तैसे निबट जाए, yeah, something like that. Huh? So whatever you are doing, you are not doing it with a full will. So the work efficiency is low. You are not working at your full efficiency. So that's an, you can say, unhealthy attitude, and that decreases the work efficiency. Got it? Next, you can say it leads to potential progress as well as the progress and well-being of community and of the country. Here the personal, or you can say potential progress, like personal progress, we can say a player is there. A player is there who is self-motivated and willing to participate in the Olympic programs and something. So if he is well, if he is motivated, he will give his best, he will perform at its best and can lead the society. Getting? But if the player is having some unhealthy attitude, or he's not willing to perform well, he's stressful or something, whatever it is, so he will not give his best. Okay. Next, we can say good health gives the cheerfulness and positive attitude towards life. If you are cheerful, if you are self motivated, if you are having the positive attitude towards the life, the things will be easier. Positive attitude and cheerfulness, what it is, like whenever you are having any kind of match or any kind of match in your school or inter school, so you are cheering your team, that encourages them, to perform well. You're motivating them. But what happens if the condition reverse? You are against someone. Like here, whatever mistakes they are doing, you are keeping howling at them, you are shouting at them, and if they are, you can say, like there is a football match, and here if they did any foul, if the player did any foul or something, and you are again and again howling, everyone is howling at him or something, and whenever he gets a chance, anyhow or something happens and he is not able to give his best, he has any kind of foul or something, but there is a chance that he might hit the goal, but at that time also you are demotivating him, like इससे तो नहीं हो पाएगा, ये तो कर ही नहीं पाएगा and something like that. So अगर वो कर भी पाएगा, if he is having the potential to kick the ball to the goal directly, he might get nervous or get demotivated and will not be able to perform because of that unhealthy attitude you are giving towards him. So, cheerfulness and positive attitude towards the life is very important. If you are having the positive attitude, you are encouraging something and you are motivating something, that means a lot to that person. And if you are not, if you are doing opposite, so the person might get nervous. He might get nervous and will not able to give his best. Okay, here it enhances the power of thinking towards right direction, initiative and better reasoning. Actually, if you are having the positive attitude, so whatever you think, it will be good, in a good sense, in a right direction. It might give you the better reason for anything. It might satisfy you, or it might give you a satisfaction of leading a purposeful life. Okay, so next we can say here, good health helps in keeping a healthy interaction with friends, family, and colleagues. Like here, if you are coming to school, and meeting your friends, you wishes them good morning or whatever, hi, hello, how are you, with a smile, and pass a smile towards them. They also smiles at you, and that smile brings something positive in you, something better, that a day will be better, we will do something better, right? But what happens when you enters the room, and just you enter the room and your friends started teasing you, you will be demotivated, is it? Like you are wishing your friend hello, hi, good morning or something, but your friends reply in a very rude manner, that will click in your mind something and your mood will be turned off. It might happen with you, right? So here, if you are not having the positive attitude and you are not having a healthy interaction with your friends or your family members or your colleagues, so this might lead to an unhealthy attitude, and it is not considered in a good health. So for good health, you should have a healthy relation with your friends. To whomever you are meeting, just say hi, hello, or just pass a smile. Yeah, it will bring something good in you, it will bring something good in them, it will motivate you, it will motivate them, and something is good, right? So it is a significance of good health. Okay, so rest we will study in the next class. Thank you, class.